for Gen.G. Top of mid. A little bit into A, different position from NRG in the pistol round.
Interrupt on that attempted TP there from Sam. So Drone will note him over as Foxy. First contact here, but it's a double stack setup, and Mata is able to come away with the kill. Side though occupied. Verno on the re-peek in. Finds a headshot. Karen going to be taken down. Munchkin able to find one. As Verno will be eating a bit of damage here, but just turns back, shrugs off the pressure from Yeoman, and takes his head off. Now it's just Texture and Munchkin.
Now leaves the site.
Tip of the spear and the one who typically wields it. Captain and IGL to try to get themselves across the line. 0 point. Getting suppress out onto everyone. Has to tuck back away, but 4 HP remaining on him. Texture eating a little bit more damage. Turns back, finds the headshot. Munchkin now, his work cut out for him. Clears the recon. Spike not planted for him. It's a high-low setup, and one that he cannot break through. Pistol will once again go the way of NRG. 4-1 in that regard.
Just fast improvement to mark down tree.
Wanting to deal some damage here.
Caution.
TP forward across the way. Karen just tucked it wine. Looks like they're just gonna look to just try to put him in this position, plant him here, and then leave him alone. Texture pinging out the angle, and Sam in the meantime, making his judge very well known.
Oh, finesse. He was good in that match against Made in Thailand.
For the push-up, someone at the ready. Texture hitting it decently well, but unable to find it. Now Karan position is going to be very much realized.
Tries to sneak through though, just around the edge of it, but the spike is headed towards the B site, so just trying to create a bit of pressure.
There's not much to be done here with just the classic in hand.
And because NRG have kind of vacated their spots towards B main as well as spawn, a little bit of an opportunity for Gen.G to try to slip through. The trip will kind of buy it away from them though. Camera does spot as well.
Smoke going to be layered in, dart out over the top.
30 seconds left.
Within the smoke, Munchkin not going to be spotted out here.
Verno.
Recon.
So no one in lumber.
Seeing nothing. Spray from Ethan, able to find Yeoman. Munchkin going to be taken down as Saab finds 3. Flawless round here in the follow-up.
Given the positions now, swapping it up over to A main as well as possibly B. Or up around Canoe. Gen.G might not expect that. But they will be careful to note, to say the least, taking their time around it. 4 positions posted up towards mid. But also Mata inside of Wine gives him a bit of an opportunity to take anyone down who might approach A main. So Trip's alleviated for now, but Gen.G still being careful. Oh.
Fragment down, Mata updrafting to avoid the pulse here. Keeps himself alive. Draft a little bit hurt though. Tailwind expiring. Considering if he wants to go for any kind of peek here, Karan just dialed in on the angle.
Oh, A split.
Touch
Ethan.
back.
Timing on this is crucial. Has to slow it down just enough.
Pushing back into the side here.
30
Ping's coming
seconds
down.
left.
Ethan. Oh, nearly getting timing there. Flash at the ready. Tailwind forward. Texture pushes out. Not ready for Sam to be sat there and switch. It's revealed, but now Verno. He ends up getting involved in the fight. Finding one. Karan snaps back over. Thwarting damage. Take down Mata. Time is ticking, as you say. Yeoman now going to be dropped the spike on the floor. Verno finding another. Foxy finding nothing. Sam with another 3K. NRG 3 rounds up as they
Just while the paranoia being sent out, just blocks off so much. Now the outlaw to work against the economy. Just sheriffs for Gen.G, and they're not able to find any leeway in the rounds.
Take flight.
Devastating start here. Even though it is just the sheriffs. Spike just lobbed out like it does basically there into mid. Ethan on the angle, watching in case there's a push-up into market. Not to be spotted in the meantime. Mata has since swapped around. Over into Wine.
I got the spike.
Finds Yeoman. Things here looking very disjointed for Gen.G.
And Finesse is tucked inside of Logs as well. If Gen.G continues to push up, they might not know where he is. He's got the traps. It's not an easy thing for Gen.G to work across the map right now. The best is to just try to work around some angles and look for potential pick against NRG, who are holding these angles. So almost
getting
through.
30 seconds
Not
left.
quite able to line it up. Fragment tries to save ball, but catches a glimpse there before the bloom on the Cloudburst. He's able to spot him out, take him down. Texture now, no HP to speak of, as it's looking like another flawless, and there you go. Verno will deliver that once again. 4-0 start, NRG.
Down as Gen.G tries to approach sites. So that next round, though, it's the full buys, full push.
And Mata is just out there in the front, finding Yeoman.
With the op. All noted now, and Ethan has a chance. Try to slow them down to frag.
Just jiggling there for the moment. Up and over the top goes Texture, finds the site, opened up. It looks to just try to zone them back. Old command rolling through.
So just the spams to try to catch them as they cross.
Texture repositioning. Alley smoke dissipating,
Spike
looking to go on the swing, but again, there's an operator in play. Does get tucked away. Shop goes out, Texture on the swing, but Sam's got covering fire, so Texture can't find the kill. Only puts him down to 82. Recon pings out Munchkin, his position known. Given the smoke, he will actually swing out wide, finds one. It's Foxy, just for a little bit more. Karen gets involved in the fight, keeps him alive in this one. Mata having swapped over onto the Phantom now. Works his way down into the site. Jumps up over the top, looking for the kill, finds the first one. Drops back down, moves over, gets onto the defuse. Holding the half, and Foxy will be able to make it happen.
So slight adjustments being made now, just being able to get the spike down a lot quicker. Gen.G able to overwhelm, but next round coming in. Op still in the hands of Mata. As mentioned, B main noted. And now the drone's in towards mid. It's a possible flash play from Ethan, but also the
out, but Hunter's Fury open here from Verno. Tags on to Texture, he somehow snipes him out!
It's an early play, but it actually takes a player down.
Being able to get the Jet of all people on the opposite side. When you already have high-low setups here in mid, that verticality to try to play around, it's just so damn impressive.
Oh, man.
Sam putting some shots there in the Munchkin, does have the regen shield. 0 point spotting out Verno.
But then info and Sam backs off. Still has the flash as well if Gen.G still continues
And now
to push
Mata has him corralled. Swing out, he's ready for it. Foxy gets shut down. Everybody else from Gen.G basically pinned in towards this A site now.
Sam ready for it.
Finesse swinging around. Doesn't have an angle yet into tree.
Ooh,
30 seconds
sneaks
left.
through.
Man does manage to get in here a little bit cheekily, but smoke is there. Recon gonna be sent out, Karan gonna be taken down, pinning onto one, and Ethan again. What? The covering fire here from NRG is just absolutely flawless. Munchkin will finally find one, stops it from being a flawless round.
So everyone was ready, even with Yeoman though trying to slip the net. Wasn't quite enough. Next round, Texture on the outskirts of this frag. Early frag from Ethan though, so it might be a little bit more difficult for him to hold outside of tree, but nonetheless, Gen.G trying to work off the early utility from NRG now, playing off of the fake information. Tries to slip through into A. Ethan plays for flashes. Comes down to Sam and how well he's able to hold. Cycling through those smokes again.
Here.
Just burns down the timer. Gen.G just trying to stay patient. Nothing noted outside of B. The camera doesn't spot much either, but oh.
Waiting to see if there's going to be any kind of slip up here from NRG, but just given how tight they've been able to play so far, not just here on Ascent, but overall in the series, it's not a reliable thing to wait for. TP back Gen, Sam repositioning, the op is here. Cloudburst down. Flash up over the top, Texture
30 seconds left.
planting his feet, but dead. Sam sweet re-swings out, finds him. Yeoman now as well, going to be taken down. Reveals come through. Sam able to find the third, swapping over to the shorty. And this time he will find him. Karen taken down. It's Foxy I mean, just basically needs to
10
die.
seconds
Finesse, looking like he wants to try to give his
Come on,
teammate
Finesse.
this.
No!
All right. He's doing it for the ace. He's doing it for the ace. What a bro. Sets up the duo as an ace comes through against the Eco.
We gotta zoom in on the fist bump between Sam and Finesse right now. It's gotta be a good one. Gotta dap him up. But what a play from Sam. The third kill that he picks up off the spray transfer, that was clean.
Maybe he already had it. I didn't quite take note of it either way. NRG players clearly having a very good time. Ooh, pulling off the angle there is Mata, now spotting, goes back in. Karon able to take his head off. Probably the best start to a round that Gen.G's had. Karon will be pinged out. Texture not quite landing here on top of Gen. So they look to fight their way in. All 4 remaining players of NRG already clustered up here for the retake. Drone be taken down pretty early. Yeoman able to find a Finesse up in heaven, dive into hell. They managed to clear him out.
Now they have the ultimates as well. Gen.G, a potential chance to bounce back. Null command through and looking to go in for the A split.
Second null command, but here's the off again. Mata will find one, re-peeks, looking for Foxy. Foxy will be able to take him down, but Finesse trades it back, trades it up. Man advantage, null command getting ready to expire, the door being shut. With a break of the window. Rotating around, ready. The drone is in your ult up now, going to be invested. Spotting out the push forward here. Is Karon narrowly able to escape that one, but Shock Dart gets locked in. Karon avoids that. Punch gets a bit of the other. Oh. Meanwhile, the long lurk, Finesse sliding his way up in towards A main. In the smoke here is Yeoman, but that's going to dissipate rather soon. And I think he might just get caught here. Pushes out Finesse. Gun barrel to the back of his neck. Pulls the trigger, finds the kill. Karon cannot hold his ground. Munchkin now flushed out, and NRG give them 0 opportunity, 0 wiggle room. At the end of it all, it's only 1 player dead. As NRG get to... Is there, Mata set up. And Paranoia at the ready, avoids the 0 point. There's the peek in, there's the kill, and there's Mata just running away, repositioning up on top of the stairs. Gen.G still hugging forward, a little bit of spray out here. Verno on it, able to find any contact there, but gets away unscathed as well.
Enemy mark.
Showdown will spot out everything too. Mata already in position to catch them if they do try to rotate through mid. So it does force, a potential smoke out from Karon. Playing it close with the shorty too. Off towards B main though, just still marking it. Finesse is already in position to receive them if they do push through. But Sam will spend the smoke to hold them even further back.
Shoulder to shoulder, cam up over the top, does get cleared. And that's pretty fortunate, because if he had gotten revealed, it could have been an off shot on the wall bang attempt.
30 seconds left pretty soon.
0 point checks in the market. Nothing spotted, knives now popped. Munchkin pushing straight into it, and Mata will take him down.
Left.
Sam's already got smokes back up again.
Verno's in wine. And they just have to save, you would think at this point. 20 seconds remaining. Jiggle peek, and okay, Texture able to find him, but they still have not tracked Verno. The drop down, Texture duking it out there, and there you have it. Swoop in from behind, Mata with the third over.
With the smart setups and the great timings from Sam to really throw it all off. Lockdown play now coming into B. They're able to just kind of evade it, walking back into stairs. Let them through, maybe... Okay, null command. From Ethan, tries to slow them down. Fragment being sent over as well.
Oh, they just can't catch a break.
Come on, they were trying to walk through. So all held up, stuck outside of B main again. And Lockdown, unfortunately, spent no rotation spotted outside of mid, so Mata continues.
Takes a bunch of damage there. Slight reprieve here for Gen.G, a much needed one. Ethan, though, situated here at boats. Time continuing to tick down, 45 seconds remaining.
Slowed down again, thanks to Ethan's 0 point. Now Verno joins him, and this is one that Gen.G might not have noted.
So they're going to go for a pivot, but 35 seconds remaining. The spike just now getting itself into the attacker spawn. Texture lingering there at B to try to intercept people when the rotates get ready to come through, but they still will have to get through Som and Finesse on this A site.
And this means you might spend utility just to check, clear out Wine, which leaves the site a little bit weaker. Finesse is here as well.
Yeah.
Som to support.
Flashed up. 12 seconds now remaining.
Oh no, that's it.
And there's the spike pickup.
No way. It's not enough time.
But yeah, just can't do it.
Oh,
now Texture's just sat here.
Another bit of util is just being set through. The 0 point note, everything.
Hunter's Fury on the way. Texture just sniped out of the sky. Null command from Ethan drops him to his feet.
Down. My ult is ready.
Perhaps the 0 point either way. It's just a meat grinder. One that Gen.G seemingly cannot escape from. The round begins, they try to execute. Texture hits the floor, can no longer drift.
Ooh.
And now, advance forward into Mata once more. At this point, it's a mercy. Hunter's Fury sent to go ahead and try to track him down.
Do you believe in Karen?
On his lonesome, the jump forwards. We'll find one more, but Verno will take him down 10-2.
This was warned, we'll have the next round coming up now. It's going to be the 0 point early on. NRG noting that no one's hiding on the other side on either edges. We'll be able to sneak through in towards Garden.
Munchkin, that here, Paranoia. The dash forward, and here comes a swoop in from behind. Ethan able to find the first kill here of the pistol. Yeoman swooping out into mid. Takes down Som, but Finesse quick to trade it back. Dash across Texture. Spotting Mata, trying to hold him back here. Buy enough time for Karon. Comes swooping around from the flank. He has now arrived. In the meantime, Foxy killing Bruno off screen. Does end up getting taken out by Finesse. Suddenly into a 2v2. Finesse at 15 health. Ethan still relatively healthy though. 0 point gets broken.
Either side, full health. Good opportunity to work together as a duo into the site. Got to clear out lane. There's a trip there though.
Slow creep forward, smoke onto left side of boats. Pop flash out, turn around. Karon able to find Ethan now, and it's just Finesse, and he will be able to get it done. Assisted by the earlier damage, Gen.G will find their second pistol of the series, and starting off this second half the only way that they can afford to.
Full.
Ooh, good damage out. Mata gonna be taken down as the turret gets the final shots through. For Finesse, a little bit of damage there on Texture, but he answers plenty more back in kind. Recon ping, however, as they get blinded out, spots onto multiple players. Fragment to hold Foxy at bay here on the back stairs. Push forward though, Finesse gonna be noted, taken down. The headshot flies across and Foxy starts coming alive. Peek down below, Munchkin finding Som. Verno still putting up numbers here, will find one over in mid. As he's gonna look to just go ahead and take himself out of the equation with the shock darts.
As he holds in towards B main. 0 point notes Munchkin outside of A though.
Shock dart yourself doesn't roll off the tongue nearly as nicely as molly yourself. But still, an effective strategy.
Yep. It's gonna be now still in Ares on the side of Yeoman. NRG thinking about pushing down into short. They noted Munchkin from before, so maybe trying to bait out at least a frag. But needing to show a little bit more before Gen.G commits to anything. So 0 point traded. No angles or anything really found. Maybe just some footsteps from Texture. Continue to push down mid. Mata will spot out another. So starting to piece the pieces together. You would think B is a little bit weaker right now.
Try to peek off the drone. Ethan there. Ready for that pressure. Swoops out, finds that kill. Now the re-peek in. Munchkin realizing that they've slipped the net. Smoke across. Over towards Market. Som catching Munchkin. Falls down to 10 HP, but still wins out the fight. Yeoman now going to be smoked off. And Karon, so patient's been lingering here in main this entire time. And as soon as he moves, they end up striking. And now it is just Foxy 9. on his lonesome across the map as NRG will deny away a bonus conversion in flawless fashion, or at least damn near.
Across the map, 0 point as well. Almost notes Foxy9. Finesse will go for the hunt, but if it's Finesse versus Foxy9 in terms of fragging, no.
I'm just gonna stay put, see if anyone comes pushing up past Gelato.
Possibly not. Oh, the spike's continuing to tick, so this is gonna take a little bit of time, but that said, it still is NRG, so quick and decisive. As mentioned, with the utility dumped in towards A short, they noted some of the positionings to attempt at denying that possibility. Cams and potential A split setup. Finesse is looking for it.
All quiet on that B side front. A little bit of noise though over here towards A. Once again though, NRG just kind of feeling out that side of the map. Starting to rotate off. Alarm bot there in mid. Check, no one noted close. Alarm bot gets cleared. Then NRG just backing off the angle once again. Turning the sights towards Cat.
It's Munchkin here in Cat. Texture is just trying to rotate all the way around. Back into mid.
Just a bit of push and pull here. Spam across now into mid. Yo man, the push forward coming through, and Ethan cutting down two. Foxy, Yo man, both gonna be taking down Texture. One tapped his mana. Just doesn't even get him time to react. Munchkin
30
now
seconds left.
working his way through the spawn. Charon about to do very much the same, but it's likely to their demise. A high-low setup.
One enemy remaining.
The first domino crumbles as Munchkin gets knocked over. Charon now backing off as best as he can. It's the only thing that he can do. 3 players alive, cash aplenty. NRG will get themselves series point as this bike gets ready to detonate. 13-4 on Abyss, setting the stage nice and early for the conclusion of this series.
Setting the stage for America's Next Year 2 NRG. Oh, they're actually going hunting. Mata's looking for him. But as you mentioned,
Bolts in sight. 8 consecutive for Gen.G to take this into overtime, to have a chance to win this map, to avoid being 3-0'd here in this final. Airy spam will get some damage across, but the counter spam puts Yeoman down to 18.
Point suppressed.
just a classic B hit for now.
Up and over the top, Mata spotting him out. Backs off the angle, but now seeing Foxy, the ping reveal coming through, and they're able to gun him down, getting the wall bang. Texture makes his presence known, the judge, striking, finding one, but can't do a damn thing about Ethan. With that Odin in hand, Munchkin now slid up towards Market, trying to work his way forward, but Sam is holding the door, and he has slammed it in his face. Shock dart from Yeoman will find one. A further death for Finesse, but one that he will not care about because he has his eyes on the prize, the trophy. Just a few percentage away, a few hit points gone. Verno will be the one to deliver the final blow. This is a match of Ouroboros. 13-4 to start it, 13-4 to end it. The end is the beginning, is the end, is NRG.